We're doing it very good now, and it is the turn for the manage account scoop. As you may remember from the previous classes, as I explained, the manage account is going to allow a client, with this scoop of course, to manage the account. It means obtain the name, the ID, the email, not the password because it could be insecure of course, and additionally update the account. In this case, can modify the name, the email, and of course the password in case it is required. Now, this scoop does not allow a client to remove the account for the user, only manage the account in some way. Basically, as we are going to see in the next section, only the admin users can, for example, visualize the full list of users, it means the index method, and additionally can remove users. No other user can remove accounts. So, for this, we just need to go to the user controller, and there we are going to add a new middleware. In this case, the name of the scoop is going to be manage account. And now we are going to apply this only for the show and update method. Remember that the show is going to allow you to obtain the details for a specific user, not all of them, only one. And the update method is going to allow you to modify the email, the password, and any other details. So let's add this to the array, show and update. So you may be wondering about what happened with the other method that we are not protecting with scoops. Well, basically that access points can be accessed without any kind of restriction. But we are going to see in the next section how to additionally protect this depending on the user and the capabilities of the user, if it is an admin, if it is a valid user or not. For now, we just need to be sure that we are protecting some specific actions depending on the scoop and not any other things. Of course, the actions or the endpoints that are not going to be protected using a specific scoop are basically still being accessible for valid clients and valid users via access token without any kind of additional restriction. So to check this, let's try to obtain again an access token. In this case, we are going to use the scoop manage account. Let's copy this. We are using the same client as we used in the previous class. And in this case, we are going to obtain the details for a specific user. We just need to send a GET request here so we can see that we are unauthenticated as usual. So let's send the authorization. And we are done. We are obtaining this. But of course, if we try to obtain an access token without any kind of definition for the scoop, or maybe a different scope, let's just say purchase products, and use this in this request, we are obtaining the expected response, the 403 forbidden response, because we don't have that scoop, in fact, for this specific client and access token. So we are completely protecting the manage account actions, and we can proceed with the final scoop in the next class and to see a little trick or detail with the way to obtain access token with specific scoops. See you in the next class.